So in this video we're talking about everything Moneybox related, so that includes lifetime ISAs, stocks and shares ISAs, personal pensions, crowdfunding and roundups. So by the end of this video you'll probably want to be investing your spare change with Moneybox. So welcome back to my channel, my name is Euan and on this channel we talk about personal finance and investing in the stock market, so that's something that tickles your fancy, then why not hit that subscribe button and like the video as well. But please remember I'm not a financial advisor, I'm just a random dude on the internet, so please do your own research before investing your capital. I personally have been using the Moneybox app for the last few years because I wanted to get investing and I didn't really know where to start, but I took the plunge and started using Moneybox 2 or 3 years ago now. So I would say that this is almost the perfect app for a beginner investor because it pretty much does everything for you and it allows you to use other products which are really good, and they're expanding their list of products every single time. So after you've dipped your toes into investing, you can move on to these other products. Someone asked me to do a full video on Moneybox, so that's what I'm doing. So what I'll do is go through my favorite feature of Moneybox and go through all the products, and then hopefully you can make a decision on which ones you want to use as well. And yeah, hopefully it helps. So my favorite part of the app is the roundup feature. So for anyone who doesn't know what the roundup feature is, say for example you ordered an Ariana Grande Frappuccino from Starbucks for £3.50. So what the Moneybox app will do, will round up this purchase to £4 and that additional 50p will go towards a product of your choice. And this is a great way to save because you don't even realise that you're investing / saving. So while this is no longer a new feature because apps like Monzo and Nutmeg tend to use these features to round up as well, I still feel it is the best feature as long as you don't use it in isolation. So what I mean by this is you invest every week or every month, but the roundup feature is just an add-on or a top-up to your investing. So I'll end up talking a bit more about it later, but what I use it for is I will deposit £10 a week into my personal pension and everything that is rounded up from my purchases will go into that. And in the last month it saved me an extra 30%, so it's added an extra 30% to my deposit, so that's pretty good. And I haven't actually noticed any of the impact at all. But now I want to talk to you about the main reason that I use Moneybox. So this product is the Lifetime ISA. I really do like this product, just in general, but I do like the fact that it's with Moneybox because I like the platform. The Lifetime ISA allows you to save £4,000 every single tax year, and the government will give you a 25% top up every single year. This can either be used for a house or it can be used for retirement. So you can either use the Lifetime ISA as a cash ISA or a stocks and shares ISA. The cash Lifetime ISA offers a 1.1% interest rate, which is alright, it's not massive and it's not going to beat inflation, but what can you do? Whereas the stocks and shares ISA means that you can invest into the stock market and get returns that way instead of the cash return. Because the Lifetime ISA can be used for the house deposit, it's a little bit more risky to do so, but if you're using it for your retirement then you can use that to your advantage. So if you did decide to use the stocks and shares ISA within the LISA, then make sure that you're investing for more than 5 years, as this will allow you to reduce your risk of the market crashing just when you need to use the house deposit, and this will reduce the risk of the market crashing and having a massive impact on your portfolio when you need to use your house deposit. I'm personally using the LISA for my house deposit and the stocks and shares ISA part of it as well, because I knew that I'd be investing for more than 5 years, so that's why I did it. And over the last couple of years I managed to max out my Lifetime ISA with the £4,000 each tax year. So overall I've invested around £8,000 for the last couple of years, and luckily the current value of the LISA is up 42%. Obviously I'm not using it at the moment, so it doesn't really matter, but the 25% included with the 17% is a 42% return, so I'm really happy about that. And the overall value of this Lifetime ISA is £11,535.90. So I'm really happy with how that's gone so far, but I'm just hoping that there's no crash just before I need to use it, because that would wipe out a fair bit of my gains. But we'll see. I guess you'll have to subscribe to find out. So the next product I use is the stocks and shares ISA within Moneybox. I don't actually pay into it this year because I'm currently using the trainee 2 and 2 stocks and shares ISA, as you can't pay into more than one stocks and shares ISA per tax year. But if you do want to see my trainee 2 and 2 portfolio, then go check this one out, or this one. Never know which side it is. But anyway, the stocks and shares ISA is still offering me a 24% return, which is really good considering I'm not investing anything. Don't know how that's happened, but I guess the market's rallying, so I'm not complaining. So I saw this 25% return and I was like, I wonder what would happen if I modelled this using compound interest and see what happened after 35 years. So if I didn't put another dime in and another dime, if I didn't put another pound in or anything into this £400 little stocks and shares ISA and it returned a 25% return, how much do you think I would have after 35 years? Spoiler alert, £1 million. Should have done this. £1 million. But obviously this is very unlikely to happen. A 25% return year on year would be amazing, and obviously I wouldn't complain. But this is obviously very unlikely because past performance doesn't actually indicate future performance. So we've got to keep that in our minds, that this 25% right now is not going to be representative of the whole entire time. If it would, then everyone would be doing it, wouldn't they? So subscribe to find out. But anyway, when you do open a Stocks and Shares ISA, they give you an option of what risks you want to take. So they give you an option of cautious, balanced, and adventurous. I personally went for adventurous on my Stocks and Shares ISA because might as well, it's only 400 quid, what's the worst that could happen? But make sure you do assess your own risk before copying me and investing your money. The next product I use, and the main product I'm using at the moment, is the personal pension. I opened a personal pension because I'm hoping to go full-time on YouTube and go self-employed. So I wanted an option to be able to just chuck a load of money in that will replace my workplace pension. So if and when that does happen, then hopefully I'll be able to just contribute to that nice and easily and transfer, and I should be able to transfer my old workplace pension over into my Moneybox pension, so I've got eyes on all of it. And personally, even if you do have a workplace pension, it's not a bad idea to get your own personal pension. And I suppose you don't really want to rely on your workplace pension because you never know how long you might stay there, and you might forget to start paying into a new one if you move jobs, blah, blah, blah. So you just want to make sure that you have lots of fingers in lots of pies. You made that. You made that dirty. I don't say anything. You made that dirty. But anyway, I'm currently invested in the BlackRock Life Path 2049-2051. This means I can withdraw the pension around 65. So this is what they call a target dated fund. So they aim for these years for when you want to retire and withdraw the money. So that for me, that'll be around 65. However, I did just change this before this video to the Fidelity World Index because the fees are lower and it's actually outperformed the BlackRock Life Path 2049 to 2051. And I'm not sure why I didn't find that earlier. I'm not sure it was on there when I started the pension because I literally did it as soon as you possibly could. So maybe they hadn't organised all those funds, but maybe I'm just letting myself off. Either way, let it be a lesson for you to do proper research before investing your money and know what you're investing in, basically. So I'm currently investing around £10 a week into this, which I know is not very much, but this includes the ROUNDUPS, which is another 30%. So it's around £60 every single month. But there is also a tax relief of 25% on deposits. So the more I deposit, then obviously the more I get for the 25%. So this will also give me a nice cash boost to my pension. And obviously I did a few projections because who doesn't love doing a nice projection? If the Fidelity World Index performs at 13.4%, which it has done for the last 5 years, we are looking at a £1 million in my pension at retirement. So I'll take it. But once again, past performance doesn't indicate future performance, so it might do 1% for the next 5 years. So we will see. The next product is not something I actually use, but it's the 45 to 95 day savings account. So essentially you can lock some money away and earn some interest on that. Not very much, admittedly, it's 0.45 and 0.6%. This is obviously good if you want to save for something in the short term and you're not very good at not dipping into your savings. However, I personally prefer the Monzo's version of this because it's a little bit easier, and obviously I'm using the Monzo card, so just makes a bit more sense to do it that way. And then the last thing I want to talk about is the Moneybox Shares. So I actually invested into the company Moneybox when they crowdfunded on Crowdcube. This is a few months ago, and I invested in 100 shares. So that works out around £350. And this is money that I was prepared to lose, but I decided to invest in them because I really do love their product and what they're trying to do to get people to save and invest their money to make their money work for them. So there's no guarantee I'll actually make any money off it, but I just wanted to be a shareholder of Moneybox because I love the product so much, and I know that they're adding more and more users every single year. So it may be worth having a look at Crowdcube because there are lots of other companies on Crowdcube which you could potentially invest in very, very early. So I also invested in Genuine Impact, which I also did a video a couple of weeks ago about. But back to Moneybox, all in all, I really do like Moneybox and I think it's a great app. And if you do too, then why not invest some spare change with Moneybox? Anyway, thanks for watching. I hope you've liked the video, and if you did, press the like button and comment something down below. And subscribe if you fancy it. And I've also got my £100 giveaway. There's still time to enter that. I'll leave the link in the description. And on Thursday you'll see my moustache because I'll shave this bit off. So I guess I'll see you on Thursday. I'm not a millionaire, but I'm trying to help you become one. So peace. And after that, and following that, it has a lot. As you can't pay in more, as you can't pay in